Right now, the atmosphere here in Silicon Valley is absolutely as miserable as its weather. But unlike the weather, the misery of Silicon Valley Bank could have in fact been predictable. There are two things that we should have done in advance of the situation that we're in today. One of the things all of us have to do in business is to make sure that we have very clear individuals around us who are committed to making sure that we see what's coming down the pike. I call it a foresight crew. It's a group of individuals that do not necessarily think of what we do, that aren't sitting in the echo chamber that we're always sitting in. Individuals that are contrarians, individuals that think differently than we do. If we clearly tap in to that co-elevating community, that foresight community, that group of individuals will always make sure that we're absorbing the right kind of information so that we can make the right kind of pivots. Ironically, Silicon Valley Bank didn't make the right kind of pivots, even though so many of the companies that they funded certainly understand agile and the need to adjust as things change in the marketplace. The other thing is radical adaptability. The mechanism by which we should run all of our businesses is in regular short sprints on a quarterly basis, on a monthly basis. We need to stop and take issue and take account for what's changing in the marketplace. I guarantee that the foresight was far further than the action of Silicon Valley Bank had that group, that foresight committee, that group of individuals, that group of contrarians, and shame on the board for not being that for Silicon Valley Bank or any other institution for that matter that finds itself caught on its heels when in reality there's enough writing on the wall.